All right. Well, happy New Year's to all of you. It's 2025, top of the year. And I have a couple of friends on board. We're going to go through, this is just the introductory. So I realize being on New Year's Day was a little bold, but I really want to kick off this 8 weeks to better health next Wednesday, the 8th. So I figured if I join with some friends, record it, we can circulate it, then that way everybody can get up and running. So these are my espresso chats. I call them espresso because last March of 2024, I started these little 15-minute chats. This one today might be closer to 30, we'll see. And I just wanted to layer by layer expand our knowledge without diving so deep in any one chat. I think it's a little more sustainable and easier for all of us to learn together. And I'm Cherry Sancholi. So this is my why. This is why I want to feel my best. This is why I'm passionate about helping you guys feel your best. As I love being outdoors. I love my hubby who's on today, and our little puppy Pearl who's now 75 pounds, and our granddaughter and our four kids, and of course my friends. I mean the circle kind of expands from there, but I wanted to be concise. But I found doTERRA in 2018. I already felt fairly healthy, but I'm curious by nature. So I got into it just kind of wanting to see what all the fuss was about. Let's see if you can see this. All the oils. I just put up my oil rack. And when I felt better. If I quit woohooing, I'd have my voice back. I tend to woohoo. I tend to get a hoarse voice. But I definitely felt better. My asthma was more sustainable. I had more vitality, less brain fog. And I just have the kind of personality where if I'm onto something, a great TV show, a new restaurant, great products, lifestyle, yoga, like I just want everyone to know about it because I don't want to keep all the goodness to me. So that's what drives me. So who's into 8 weeks to better health? Who wants to feel better? And you might be watching this already be, feeling like you're top notch, or maybe you have some health challenges going on. No matter what your situation is, I know that these next 8 weeks can be helpful. Maybe part of it will be affirming, like, yeah, I already do that. Maybe part of it will be new information. But every week, we're going to go through highlighting one product because I wanted to keep it focused and not overwhelm you with products. We're going to weave in a new habit, some kind of a skill. And so far, I have 6 guest speakers, one for 6 of the weeks. I'm really excited about our guest speakers. So if you out there know of a couple of people that would want to speak for 8 minutes about what they do to make people feel better, I'm open. So, also too, I have an emailed version of this presentation with all the chatter that I'm doing because my friend Brittany, who helps me edit these, is like, you got to take away a lot of these words. They're not going to be listening. They're just going to be reading. So if you want to read, let me know and I'll send it to you. So yeah, every Wednesday starting next week, January 8th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, all the way through the end of February, we're going to be meeting for 30 minutes. This is my Zoom information. You can just hop on. You can join for one or you can join for all of them. And these are the topics in order that we're going to be covering: how to stress less, how to sleep better, how to be pain free, boosting your immune system, learn about toxin-free toiletries, which is really something that we overlook, but it's very significant, plant-based cleaners, bioavailable supplements. And then last, we're going to briefly go through the idea of a 30-day cleanse, and then we'll have the option to do that. Let's see, this ends in February. We could start at April 1st because I'd want people to have time to get their products. So if you're wanting to do this experientially and you're wanting the 8 products that I'm going to highlight, I went through and I really tried to find products that went with the topics, of course. I also wanted them to be a reasonable price point. So if you notice, I didn't put like frankincense in here. As much as I love frankincense, it's a little bit of a higher price point. And I just wanted you to be able to journey along with us experientially if you want to. But I've also decided that if you want to just sign up and just learn and see, that works too. You could always get the products later if you're curious. And whoever invited you to these chats, please reach out to them for helping with placing your order. But the products from left to right are our Deep Blue stick that has Deep Blue and Copaiba, which is amazing. Our Serenity stick, which has our proprietary Serenity blend plus valerian, which is actually a natural form of melatonin. So I'm really excited about our Serenity stick. And Adaptive Roller, which is another proprietary blend of ours, which is really great for stress. And our On Guard oil, which goes in so many things. You'll see it's amazing oil. I had to get an oil in there that was just right from the bottle. There goes our puppy. A Serenity bath bar. And of course, we have 4 different kinds. We have a moisturizing blend, the Serenity depicted here, a balance bar, which we really like. It's kind of a woodsy aroma. And then the citrus blend. You can get any of these bath bars. The citrus one is a little gritty. Some people love it. Some people are like, ooh, I feel like I'm at the beach. And then in the green box is the VMG Plus. Doug and I are super excited, possibly Christina too. It's so much, right? Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it's so much easier to get your vitamins in. I,
Yes.
yeah, you're upping your consistency, Christina.
Yes, definitely. Doing it more consistent. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, same here. I mean, before, and I think we're still offering the lifelong vitality vitamins if that's your jam. It's a great product. The downside was it was a lot of pills and soft gels. And so it was a job. It really was.
And twice a day. I never got that second one in.
So true. Yeah. Yeah. And I think Doug feels the same way. Like we would do the morning and then nighttime, not so much. And I noticed Doug's quicker to be like, here's our vitamins, like I come into the kitchen, he's like, we're ready to rock and roll. I can do this. So, yeah. And it tastes great. I love it. I actually add our collagen packet with it and get 2 things in with one little thing of water. Our EO Omega Plus is our new fish oil because that's the difference is our lifelong vitality vitamins had the fish oil. So we do have it separate. And I really spent a lot of time picking these products. And I decided it was really important to get our vitamins and our fish oil, even though there's a lot of other supplements I like. This to me is a baseline. And then our On Guard cleaner concentrate. And I just realized it doesn't go in this order for the course, but I wanted it graphically to have a little bookend. So I love our On Guard cleaner concentrate. We use it in our RV when we're in there because it's you can use it in a lot of different recipes. So you can make dish soap, you can make a spray cleaner. It's going to take you a long ways. So our guest speakers, I'm so excited about our guest speakers. We have starting next week, Lauren Rotuno, who's our lead yoga teacher at our home yoga studio. She has taken over doing the yoga teacher training for our beloved Karina, who I know most of you have heard about if you know me at all. Karina lives on my wrist. And she's just this wise young soul. And I'm really excited to have her impart her wisdom. And she has really good energy. So it'll be really fun to have her in the mix. We have a little bit of a gap right there. And then we have Brittany Stanley, who you hear me talk about Brittany a lot. She not only has designed our home and helped us organize our home. I actually like our kitchen. I've never enjoyed being in a kitchen before because of the organizational skills she naturally just has. But she also designed my website. She's also my graphic designer. So I felt like, you know, sometimes feeling well isn't the obvious. It's not just doctors, although I have several doctors on here. Um, it's also just how do you flow better throughout your day. So she's impacted us so much, and she's a wonderful human. So I just really wanted to include her. I think you'll find her to be interesting. And then Dr. Moira Fitzpatrick is a naturopathic doctor. She's actually our primary doctor. I love her so much. I just can't go on enough about her. And I'm over the moon that she said she would spend time with us. And same thing with Dr. Jason Nummy. No, I think it's Numi. I always want to say Nummy because to me, that's how I see it. He's our chiropractor. We kind of stumbled upon him. He took over the old chiropractic office that already been going to, and we had no idea it could be so amazing. Like he's so intuitive. He does something different every time. He's just a very bright, delightful person. And so I thought it'd be fun to have him. And again, I was so excited that he said yes. And then I haven't scheduled these two, but we have Danielle Odgers, who's our massage therapist. We each get a massage every month. And she's traveled the world to figure out all the different skills she wanted to incorporate into her practice. And I've had a lot of massages over the years because I used to trade hair for massages. And she really stands out from the rest. And she's just a really sweet person. So I'm excited that she said yes. And then lastly, but not least, Dr. Andrew Keating, who works with Dr. Jason Numi. I got to get that in my head. And he's an acupuncturist. And we've both had his services. And he too is so gifted, just quietly kind of figures out what you need and gets all these different things going with the leg compressions and the bed roller and the acupuncture. And like, I don't know, he takes you to another planet. It's amazing. So these are the 6 speakers we have coming. And again, we're looking for 2 more. So if you know anybody, as you can see, it could be kind of a wide spectrum. Like if you think about who is making your life better or who have you met who made your life better, it doesn't have to be like so straightforward, like literally a doctor. It could be, you know, maybe even like an animal behavioralist or something. I don't know. Let's think about that, right? Okay, onward march. And then also too, we're going to be introducing new skills. So I'm really excited about this because I've taken a course like this before. It wasn't free, which was fine, but I got flooded. Like I paid for it, I had high expectations, and it was good. I learned some things for sure. But at the end of the day, when the course was over, it felt like I had just been given like this huge suitcase and I couldn't find my toothbrush, right? That just came to me. And I was just like, what do I do with all this information? So every week, we're going to learn one product, we're going to hear from one person, and then we're going to learn one habit. And as the weeks go, we're going to see at the end of each course the habits stacked. So, like the first week, we're going to learn breath work, and it's going to be a very simple, just one skill. And then the next week, we're going to learn about a nighttime routine, which will help us get a good night's sleep. But at the very end, you're going to see, don't forget your breath work and, start planning your bedtime 2 to 4 hours ahead of time. And then the next week, visualization for pain. But then at the end, you're going to see, remember your breath work, remember your nighttime routine, and now you can add visualization. So I'm excited about it because I feel like maybe we have a better chance of really taking some of these forward. Some of these I already do, and there's some, like especially the produce soak. I've been saying for years, I'm going to soak my produce, and I haven't. Like I don't, and like I want to. I don't know why it's taken so long. So that's something that there's something in here for everyone, hopefully. I tried to make it kind of a wide spectrum. And so the shopping list, you can screenshot this. It's kind of concise, tells you the products in the order that we're using them. What if you want to do this experientially, what you want to buy. Again, it's just your choice is not mandatory. But we have the adaptive touch, the Serenity stick for sleep, the deep blue stick for pain, your On Guard oil, a bath bar, the On Guard cleaner, and then your vitamins and your essential oil. And I broke this down. I was raised by a pack of engineers. I like being raised by a pack of wolves. Like it's just, I was a hairstylist, but it's just in me. So I wanted to get into the detail, but I pushed it to the end because I thought not everybody wants to see all this. But I like to be upfront and transparent. And so you can order 4 products now for January, and it would cost $113. That's your wholesale price. You get 25% off. And then you could place your second order right at February 1st, and you're going to get it right around the start time of our class, maybe a day after, but real close. And that way you're breaking down your spending. That one's 152. I tried to make it to where it's about half, excuse me, but a little bit more in February because we just had the holidays. And you go to doTERRA.com, you're going to create an account, or log in if you're already a customer. You get to pick your own products. Go ahead and put 4 items in your cart. There's my ID number if you don't have a sponsor, but if someone invited you, please refer to them. And you can join our loyalty rewards program. And I think that's the next slide. I really am hoarse. The more I talk, the more I realize how hoarse I am. Okay. This was COVID. Doug and I did so many photo shoots during COVID. I was like, here, I'm doing doTERRA. Like I started as a customer in 18, but as a builder in January of 20. So we had a lot of opportunity for photo shoots, huh, honey? So we do have something called the Loyalty Rewards Program. It's it's beneficial if you're going to order regularly. And if you're wanting to do this experientially, it would be helpful for you because you get free shipping, you get free product. Every month they have like a bonus product. It's a big part of how I built my oil library. And you get shopping points. Right now I have like over 500 shopping points. So it does end up offsetting the cost of your product. What I love about it is you only have to order one product minimum. So there's no like dollar amount if you're just doing it as a customer. If you're doing it as a builder, it's 100. But still, no matter how high up you go in the company, 100 is all it's ever going to be. So there's no trickery. And the biggest thing that probably relates to all of you out there is you can cancel anytime. Anything that doTERRA does, there's no fine print. Everything's upfront. You can cancel anytime. There's no contracts or you can just be done. So you could join, you could place that one order for January. February, you could place another one. Maybe March, you want to do the cleanse, you place that. Maybe April, you want chapstick, you spend $10. Maybe in May, you're like, I don't really want to do this anymore. You just cancel it. It's that straightforward. So a great way to get involved in this and make the most of it. So let's connect. Here I am in my RV. That's where Doug is right now, sitting right where I'm sitting. Excuse me. And this is my texting phone number. If you have any questions, please text me. I'll get back to you. My email is sherry@livewellnaturally.us. And that's also my handle for my website, Facebook, and Instagram, livewellnaturally.us. And I now have a YouTube channel, which is possibly how you're seeing this, or maybe someone just shared this recording with you. But I would love a like and a subscribe. I think last I looked, I had 26 followers. I'm super excited. My adult kids were like, do you even watch YouTube? And I'm like, I'm going to start. I'm in. So I'm sorry for my cough. It's Live Well Naturally 123. I already have more than 40 chats in my library because I started filling my library March of 2024. And I did it every week up to like the holidays, and I took a week or two off. So yeah, I think it's fun. They start out 15 minutes. I get them down to like 10. I see that this one's going to be more like 20, not 30. So yeah, I would love your support, and I just love connecting. So I think that's my last screen. It is. So I'm going to stop sharing. And did you guys have any comments or feedback or any questions or?
No, really well done. Good job.
Oh, thank you. All straightforward and
When you were talking about, the rewards program and all that stuff, I just wanted to mention that the few times I had a problem with my order,
Mhm.
it was very pleasant to deal with. I worked with other companies before, and it can be a hassle to get through to somebody, to get a replacement, to get, every step of the way could be a nightmare. And the few times I've had to call, it's always been pleasant and resolved right away. So,
Nice. I appreciate that feedback. Yeah, if you call doTERRA's customer support, which I think is 800-411-8151, you might want to Google it, but I think that's it. A human answers. They don't read from a script. They talk to you. Yeah, I've had the same experience. Like they're I say the Nordstrom's level of customer service. Like they want you to be happy. I had a team member whose dad had unexpected surgery right before convention, and they were able to undo all of her convention reservations and give her money back. Like they're like, of course, be with your dad. I mean, they really do go the extra miles. So Yeah, well, good to know. I'm glad for that feedback. So yeah, so I guess that's it. I hope you guys all had a great New Year's. I'm excited to see you next Wednesday the 8th. We have 4 people signed up. I'm going to work on getting more. But yeah, I just really love sharing the joy of feeling well. So you guys, thank you so much for joining, and I'm going to stop the recording.